Hello everyone and welcome back to Family Life Builders TV, where we're building homes and transforming society. My name is Tosi Opelua. Okay, in this video I'm going to be talking about the warning signs of anxiety and depression on your first date. Now, I'm not telling you to go for that beautiful dinner or lunch and then be watching out for signs of depression and anxiety on your first date, okay? Because in the first place, somebody who agrees to follow you on a date, who is willing to go out, is probably not depressed. However, there are several things that we can actually notice in people that could tell us their mental states. They really or they necessarily don't have to have a form of mental illness or anything, or mental health related illness or disorder, as the case may be. But it's very essential for us to understand some of these things so that we don't get married and then we can't handle things that come along in the marriage. Therefore, this is just something to have at the back of your mind in case, or if at the end of the day, because that you even know or realize they have anxiety or depression, probably even they end up telling you. Does that mean you will leave them? Of course, you don't have to if they have all the criteria that you need in a man or in a woman. But let's just talk about some of those signs that we see in people on the first date that could easily tell us that this person is probably having lots of anxiety or they're depressed. The number one is the person with depression lives in the past. So when you are having the conversation with them, they will talk about their past hurts even on the first date. Yes, they will talk about the person who jilted them. They will talk about their former relationship, how it doesn't work. They are going to, and when they are saying it, they are going to be bitter as they say it. You will see it in their face. It will show in them that they are still bitter. And that's actually a sign for you to know they need to heal before they get into a new relationship. Still talking about them living in the past, they will also recount all the painful childhood experiences. They will talk, and sometimes even right there and then they will cry because they are still bitter. They will wish things were better than this. They can also start going home. Sometimes they will just tell you, I think I feel like going home right now, and then the date is spoiled. And the last thing I have on the them living in the past is they can be very irritable, and this will actually show in the way they attend to the people in the restaurants, especially that beautiful young lady who is serving the table. Sometimes they get angry unnecessarily with the waitress or the waiter, as the case may be. Sometimes when the food is not coming on time, they are necessarily uncomfortable, and then they are angry. This is something to actually note even on the first date. And number two, this person with anxiety lives in the future. So when you are meeting somebody and they are having anxiety, they live in the future in their conversation. So number one is they are afraid. They are afraid of tomorrow. They are afraid of your integrity. They are afraid if you're going to take care of them. They are afraid because of what they've seen in the past. So they are afraid of getting into a new relationship fully. Number two, they are always looking around. They are conscious of the environment. They are conscious of the people. They will not relax. They will not really relax. And number three, they are always checking the time. You know why they are checking the time? because there's 1,001 thing waiting for them to be done at home. Although those things that are waiting for them to be done at home, they are not things that have a deadline for next week. Sometimes these are things that have a deadline for next month, but they are not just going to be present simply because they want to get things done as quickly as possible. So they don't live in the present to enjoy the present. They don't live in the moment to enjoy the moment. They live in the future. So they are always checking the time. They are a bit restless. Their conversation is more futuristic. On the first day, they can start telling you about their dreams about their baby, the kind of house they want to live in, which is okay in itself, but when you look deep into someone with anxiety, they are only telling you, I'm afraid you might not be able to take care of me. You might not be able to handle the kind of future that I want. Are you sure you'll be able to handle it? They are telling you, indirectly, which you really need to watch out for on the first date. The next thing is still under anxiety and living in the future. They are in a hurry to go because of those things that they really need to get done tonight for somebody else. Sometimes it's not even their own this time. Remember, they are checking time because of what they have to go and do for themselves, but this time they are in a hurry to go because of what they really need to do for somebody else. Sometimes they are saying that just to escape from you, especially if the conversation is not going well with them, or especially if they discover you are not that kind of futuristic person that they are looking for. They will ask about their if you ask them about the kind of spouse they want, they will begin to fantasize for you and tell you all kinds of things, okay, which these things are okay in itself, but watch out for those things. Have it in mind and don't use it to react to them. Remember, it's a date, it's not courtship. So by the time they repeat this pattern the first time, the second time, the third time, know that it's not a way to go. Okay, so if you want to learn more about caring for your mental health, check this video on how to care for your mental health and how to handle stress. And I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with somebody who will need this. Remember, I always say this: keep becoming a better you, because things work when we work it. And I'll see you next time.